Graphene is a unique nanoscale form of carbon that is disrupting legacy materials, bringing step-change improvements in performance across a wide range of industrial and consumer applications. From energy storage and electronics to everyday materials, graphene enables products that are better, stronger, and lighter, while increasing durability and improving sustainability. Graphene is leading the era of new advanced materials.
The following is a presentation that was given as part of a two-day virtual Graphene Investors Conference, hosted by the Graphene Council.
Thank you, Terence, and thank you for the invitation. My name is Carlos Tejeda. I am one of the co-founders of Faradyne Power Systems, and my objective today is to give an overview of what Faradyne does, where we are, and where we're going, and also our capital raising objectives. So without further ado, thank you, Terence. In a nutshell, Faradyne is a vertically integrated company. It processes biomass into high-quality turbostratic graphene. We also develop new products and applications taking advantage of the unique characteristics of our turbostratic graphene, including energy storage systems that contain no lithium or cobalt. And of course, we also sell our turbostratic graphene and graphene blends to third parties for multiple uses. Our biomass to biochar technology is proven and has been successfully operated for over 10 years in several plants in the US and abroad. Likewise, the technology we've developed and patented to convert our biochar into turbostratic graphene is also proven, and we can already manufacture right now, currently can manufacture 360 metric tons per year. Our technology is also rapidly scalable, and our existing manufacturing facility in Tennessee have the capacity to manufacture all the equipment you need for our growth plan. Finally, our technology is well protected by a combination of patents and trade secrets. We believe that this particular slide is a useful depiction of how our process works. We mentioned that we're a vertically integrated company. We actually have three operating entities. Aurora Biomass, which is here shown in green, is the entity that develops and operates our biomass to biochar plants, both the current one and the future existing ones we will have in operation. Then Stratic takes the biochar produced by Aurora and converts it into different streams of high-quality turbostratic graphene. Finally, Faradyne Products, which is shown here in blue, takes that turbostratic graphene and converts it into different products and applications. Although there's many that we have in mind, we are focusing like a laser beam right now on energy storage systems that have no lithium, no cobalt, and are purely turbostratic graphene based. In fact, the first ones we're developing will be for the power utility industry in the US. And one of our shareholders is our strategic partner, Northwestern Energy, which is a mid-sized Midwest energy utility. Now, if we go through the process here, you'll see that first we take biomass and put it through our Aurora biomass plants. And this produces renewable diesel and biochar. We can process pretty much any kind of biomass, and we've tested over 200 different types. But we're focusing right now on pine trees. There's a huge amount of these available in the US, both that have to be felled for different reasons or that have been killed by the mountain pine beetles. So we have already identified large amounts of this available. Then the renewable diesel we produce at the Aurora level is much better than biodiesel. This is EPA certified diesel that can be directly put into the diesel tanks of diesel vehicles or diesel power generators, anything with a diesel engine. The biochar in and of itself is an interesting product because we have tested and proven in universities that it is a great soil enhancer. It also, as a cattle feed additive, can be used to significantly reduce methane emissions from cattle and increase their growth. But of course, we're focusing mostly on converting our biochar into turbostratic graphene. So the next step is we take the biochar, put it into Stratic in our Tennessee plant, and convert it into different streams of turbostratic graphene. This includes, by the way, one of the new product called Graphics that actually is designed to advantageously replace graphite in existing lithium-ion batteries. Finally, our Faradyne Products division takes the turbostratic graphene, as we mentioned, and converts it into products and sells to third parties. The numbers you see on the last line correspond to one standard Aurora plant. That means that one plant like the one we are currently building in Montana takes about 14,000 metric tons per year of dry biomass, outputs about 1.25 million gallons of renewable diesel, and produces around 1,700 metric tons per year of biochar. We take that to Tennessee into Stratic, and that produces about 1,400 metric tons per year of high-quality turbostratic graphene. And if we took all that 1,400 metric tons and made energy storage with them, we estimate that that would represent about 2.25 gigawatt hours of storage capacity production per year. These are just pictures of the inputs and outputs at the different stages of the process, as you can see. And there's a picture of our Tennessee biomass to biochar plant. We're also giving you a peek at the initial cells that we are already developing for our energy storage systems. The key message here is that we are an environmentally friendly company. It's the environmentally friendly nature of our technology. In fact, our pyrolytic process is carbon negative. That means that for every 2 tons of biomass processed, we remove 1 ton of CO2 from the atmosphere, and this becomes permanently sequestered into biochar. And of course, we mentioned that we also generate an important amount of carbon credits and RINs from our Aurora plant operations. So we are green. Well, we won't dive deeply into the turbostratic nature of the science part. We encourage you to visit our website to look at a lot of material we have. But basically, the two-dimensional layers of graphene are slightly rotated relative to each other. This means that our turbostratic graphene is multi-layer, with the result that its thermal conductivity and its electric conductivity is higher than all other types of graphene we have tested both in-house and in laboratories. So the key message here is that turbostratic graphene is superior. What have we accomplished to date? Well, I'll boil it down. We've raised $6 million to date of equity, basically through seed money and Series A financing. On the Aurora side, remember, Aurora is the entity that takes biomass and transfers into renewable diesel and biochar. What we've done is we've assumed operations of our Tennessee plant and increased its capacity. So we have 450 metric tons per year of biochar production. We've also initiated our first large plant in Montana. We've secured the site. We have our biomass supplier. We have our EPC contractor. We've initiated our permitting process. We've also hired a very high-level consultant for RIN certification and carbon credits and government financing. That's on the Aurora side. On Stratic, we have set up what we believe is the first continuous turbostratic graphene plant in the world. Our current production capacity is 360 metric tons per year of high purity turbostratic graphene. We also mentioned our Graphics product, which advantageously replaces graphite in existing lithium-ion batteries. And we successfully tested this Graphics product in independent laboratories. Finally, in Faradyne Power, we have the crucial software that we need for our energy storage systems. We've created and tested the world's first storage cells made out of turbostratic graphene, and we've tested different formulations for it. Right now, we're currently finalizing our first alpha module in close work with our strategic partner, Northwestern Energy. That's on what we've accomplished, very summarized. On the capital raise goals, well, we are now in the process of raising $40 million in new equity to give Faradyne the capital requires for its business plan over the next 18 months. Basically, with these 40 million, we're going to significantly increase our biochar, turbostratigraphene, and energy storage systems production in 5 years. When you look at the projections, not to dive too deeply, but basically you'll see that we have an aggressive program, but we do believe a viable one in 5 years to increase our renewable diesel production, graphene sales, and energy storage product sales to significant levels by 2028. This material, of course, will be available to you. By 2028, we believe right now that we should be reaching the $1.1 billion sales levels. Now, we strongly believe that these targets are achievable. We base this on the amount of work that we've done analyzing the total addressable markets, the strengths we believe we have in what's called the 3 S's of technology investment, which are science, speed to market, and scalability, and the strength of our team, which has a lot of years of experience in taking innovative technologies to market. In closing, I'd like to mention that the allocation of the funds is pretty straightforward. It's 25 million out of the 40 goes to our Aurora biomass plant in Montana, which is currently underway. And we have Stratic, remember, is the entity that converts the biochar into graphene. It requires $6 million to increase capacity to be able to process all the biochar from the Montana plant. Faradyne Products requires about $6 million to finalize our R&D. We're really in the development stage, and set up our initial manufacturing plant to start commercializing. We believe like we said, one of our strengths is our speed to market. We will be commercializing very quickly our energy storage systems because of their simplicity. Finally, we are devoting $3 million to working capital needs. So that's, I know our time is short, so I just want to close our remarks by reiterating 2 important aspects of our technology. Its eco-friendly nature and the remarkable advantages of our unique turbostratigraphene. So with that, the last slide is our contact information, and we invite you to visit our website. And Terence, thank you very much for the opportunity for being able to present Faradyne Power Systems.
For more information on market opportunities and to connect with experts, contact the Graphene Council at thegraphenecouncil.org.